Hey everybody, how's it going today? It is me, Captain Energy, and today I'm going to go over a couple tricks that I've learned with the Yamaha SEQTrack. I was playing around with this track right here, and I'll let you hear what I've got, and then I'll explain what I learned as far as a few little tricks that might help you in your productions with this device. Now, first of all, let me just say that I think this thing is still awesome. I am having a great time with it, and if you were thinking of getting one, I've been using it nearly daily since I got this thing, so I think it's pretty awesome. I haven't made any enormous tracks or anything like fully produced with it because it's not that kind of device. I mean, it could be if you wanted to really take the time with it, but I really like to sketch ideas with it and try things out. So let me just let you hear what I got here, okay? Just get this thing set up real quick. That ought to do it. So here we are on project 1. I'm going to show you a couple of things I figured out here that are kind of cool and might help you out with your production. All right, here we have a sample, just a simple sound. And typically there's no way to pitch control these. You can't play them. If you play the other sounds, they're different samples. There are 7 samples and that's that. But what you can do is, if you record them, we'll just throw this on here. We'll go. Actually, let me just give myself a beat so I can tell where I'm at. There we go. All right. All right. Now I'm going to turn the beat off because I don't actually want the beat. I just wanted it to find my timing. All right. Now, there we go. All right. If I want to, I can go and take these sounds here and hold down this key, which makes this flash over here. And that means that these buttons on this side, the knobs on this side are now active. So if I change menus, I can change the different things here. For example, I can tell it pitch, which is the second knob down. And now I have adjusted my pitch, and using that sample, I have something kind of musical going on. Just using one sample, which is kind of cool. Now, the other thing that's kind of cool is that you can use this to apply effects to one. Normally, if you want to apply effects, you'd go here and you go down to, we'll say, delay. Okay, so my delay, and I just turn this up. And it would be, oh, that's on the drum, I want to be on the samples. Let me fix that, sorry about that, I was in the wrong section. So now that I've got this right, we're down to where the delay is. If I turn this on, now, given that sounds kind of cool, but say I don't want it on everything. Say I just want it on the high notes. Alright, so that'll be right here. And I'll hold this key down, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab the delay button, knob rather, which is 2. And now it applies it to just that hit. Same here, I can do it again. Which can kind of add some cool effects to what you got going on. You can also use this with filters or any other effect. Alright, let's go over here. We're just going to get to get this. Alright, so we can do this with samples. We can also do this with instruments. So if I go over here now and go to my pan, which is the third one down, and I go hold this one, turn the pan, and now you can hear that if you're using stereo headphones, you can hear that's panning left and right on the purple notes. Okay. We can also go right here and we go to the delay. Give just a smidge delay on the last note. Alright, let's go with this other here. This on modulation. Now I'm turning modulation down. I don't want it everywhere. I just want it in one place. So hold down the note. pretty cool little tricks that you can use in your productions to add some neat effects within your patterns. And they can be used also with the samples to change the pitch. So if you have a long, nice piano type sample or something, like if I go here and yeah, something like this sound here, you can make a whole bass line using just that sample. By just, let's go right here. And just go to pitch. Instead of using your instruments, which is kind of neat because personally I didn't think there was a way to really use these samples for much other than individual hits, and I had in my head flipped the whole thing around and been using these samples on the 8 instruments here and then loading these up with drum sounds. One of the things I'd been doing, one of the tricks I had been using, but this actually allows you to use the sampler more as a sampler, which I think is kind of awesome. Anyway, I hope that helps you out. Let me know what you think in the comments, if this is something you'll use, if you've got a SEQTrack and you're digging it. I'd like to know what you think of this device. I've been having a blast with it, and I've actually got a video coming up using it as a sequencer for other gear, instead of using it on board, using the onboard sounds and such, hooking up another keyboard to it and using that to sequence, or this to sequence that keyboard. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.